For this hackathon, I'm excited to announce Maestro. We're teaching kids financial literacy on Stella. Financial education for kids mostly fails because it's abstract classroom knowledge, and research on this is brutal. Standard financial literacy classes have close to zero effect on how people actually handle money later. To build real financial capability, a child has to move from passive learning to actually managing money in a system built for their age. And that is why we built Maestro to teach children about money management through interactive experiences, no simulations, real money with training wheels, and private by design. Now on Maestro, a parent can set up a family in under 2 minutes. No logins, no passwords. Your family bank is made for you in a single tap, right? So Charles carries a reward. A kid taps, I did it. And the parent gets a note card and approves funds that stream in real time to the kid. And the kid can claim it privately. And once the money lands, it lands in a stash that is genuinely theirs. Every kid has their own wallet. Parents set a steady allowance that streams second by second, and each kid can scoop up the funds that pours into the stash. And the cool thing about this is that a parent can match what a kid earns drip for drip. And what this does is that it visibly compounds, and that's a habit forming in real time. Kids can also set their goals, they can name a target, and watch real progress towards it, with streaks for showing up day after day, priorities, patience, and delayed gratification, learning by doing. So, what makes Maestro different? Maestro is private by default. The chances a claim happened and no one knows what happens, right? And the cool thing here is that kids don't have to do KYC. Encrypted family bond, right? So there's a sealed blob, and only the family can actually unencrypt it and do stuff with it. Everything streams on Maestro. Every allowance, match drips, money moves the way habits form continuously and visibly. Composable. So on Maestro, we have four Soroban contracts, and they're all used by the app, the CLI, and also agents in the future. So, how does a reward stay private? When a parent funds a child, what happens is that they create a commitment into the treasury, and the kid has to, obviously, it's done in the browser, where the kid has a nullifier and also a proof that they are the owner of the commitment in the treasury. And so the verifier is able to prove that, okay, yeah, this hasn't been spent twice. And so the coolest part is we can remint tokens without linking them to the previous owned tokens. That's how we use ZK in the project. So the market is real too. Family finances already works, right? Green light, Guinea, and they are one country, KYC world, and not they're not crypto. So the crypto native parents are here now, and nobody's built for them. We did this global on day one, private by default. And so that brings me to the end of my pitch, and I'll go into the demo. Maestro is on the Stellar testnet, and I'm going to be demoing the grown up part. And here we have some amount of top ups there, and we can also top up more. Now, one of the things we can do is to invite our kid. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to invite Zuri. So here we have a stash for Zuri, no rewards yet, and no chores yet. One of the things that we're going to do next is that we're going to create a chore specifically to Zuri. So here we've created a chore. So what's going to happen here is we're going to see all the chores that are there, right? So just for Zuri, and anyone can grab these. Here we're just going to approve, and we're going to send Zuri some money for doing a good job. And so here we have a claim link, and because of we have this workspace blob, Zuri is going to receive it. Zuri has stuff that she can claim privately. She's going to claim it, and it's going to be hers. We're going to demonstrate setting up an allowance, right? So we're going to send some allowance to Zuri. So we're going to do 2 XLM for a minute. We can actually reduce, well, we'll just start allocation. So what it's going to do here is it's going to create a stream to Zuri that's going to last a minute. We already have an allowance live, and we can actually can actually come here to Zoe's page and we see that she's already receiving the stream, right? And so one of the cool things we have here is that we can auto scoop, right? And what it's doing is that it's actually taking those funds, right? It's collecting it. It is then um, creating proofs in the browser here and reminting it into a new account so that no one can be able to trace it. So we break the connections between the scooping and the final owner. And one of the other cool things we can also do here is that we can actually set goals, right? So new skateboard, right? And we can add our goals. So you can see that we are, 30% done with our goal. And we can actually add more goals, right? And we can keep going. And so this is one of the cool things that we have currently, right? Where we use ZK to prevent KYC and also enable families to be able to bond more and grow more and learn together. So what's next? So what's next is agents can help parents to actually smoothing out these whole workflows. One of the next cool things again that we can do is that we can allow photo proofs where the agents can actually verify that a work was done. We're going to add yields, right, where idle family money can actually be put to real work, right? So currently we already have the hooks, and so this will not work on testnet. And I'm thankful to everyone who has helped in this project and all the other projects that has inspired Maestro. So Screen Studio, Marshmallow, Juris Protocol, and ERS 8065. Thank you so much.